Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lucy and this is Lucy Loves Lots. Apologies for not posting anything for a while. I have been poorly. I have a few health issues which decided to all flare up at the same time. So I have not been feeling great. Forgive my attire, I'm in my work's clothes, but I wanted to get a video out to you guys as soon as I can. As you've probably seen the title, this one is my October wrap-up, so books I have read last month. Wasn't as many, obviously, like I said, because of being poorly. It was just this little pile here, and I also read one book on my Kindle. So we'll start off with what I read. The first one is Chance Encounters by Rosie Harris. This was the one set during the war about the girl who wanted to help unwed mothers and opened a house for them where they could go and either have their babies and then take them home with them or have them put up for adoption. It was an okay read. It's only a small book. Wasn't the worst book I've ever read. Was it the best? Definitely not. Not going to make my top 10 of the year, but overall it was an okay read. I'd probably give another book by Rosie Harris a try. See if I can find any better ones there. It is going to be a really short video as well, let me just say that, because again, still not feeling 100%. The next book I read was Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laney. I absolutely loved this book. Loved it. Definitely one of my favourite reads of the year. I can't wait to jump into book 2. I'm hoping you'll see in my November TBR to get that read this month. But it was such a good book, especially for somebody who doesn't really read this genre very much. Like I say, thought it was fantastic. If you've not seen the video, it is just about Carew, and she's kept both of her lives separate. She is human in the human world, but she also runs errand for a monstrous creature in the Elsewhere, and it's just basically her story about the doors of the Elsewhere are closing and her having to decide what she wants to do. The blurb on the back kind of doesn't really do it justice, but yeah, it was such a good book. Definitely recommend. I got the series, it's 3 in the series, for £5 from the work, so 3 for £5. If you've got a spare fiver, definitely recommend you go and pick that one up. I know I've probably not read half the books I said I was going to do on my TBR for this month, but I went with what I could read, why I felt better. Okay, so the next book I read was book number 6 of the Tokyo Tariba girls. I am not even going to pronounce the name. So I read book 6. I also read book 7. If I'm going to be posting a birthday haul, my partner got me 7, 8 and 9. So I've read 7, 8 and 9. So I now have completed the series for the Tokyo Tariba girls. It is basically a series about 3 friends who all decide that they've reached 30, well, just past 30, they need to be married by the time the Tokyo Olympics come round, and it's their trying to find the perfect man to marry. You also have the protagonist, who is called Ki. So the girls' names are Rinko, Karu, I think it's Karo, and Koyuki are the 3 friends, and then, like I say, Ki, he's the male protagonist and likes to call them the What If girls. So yeah, really enjoyed the series. I know it's been made into a live action. Not sure if I'm gonna give it a try or not, because I really enjoyed the books and I don't want it to get ruined, if that makes sense. And then the last one I read was on my Kindle, and it's by mistake. It's the first book in the Poison and Wine series by, I think it's Segal Erklich. I can't say that, but it was this book. It was an easy read, very, very predictable. Would I read book 2? Probably not. I struggled, if I'm honest, to get through reading book number 1. Oh, excuse me. Like I say, it was just very, very predictable. But when I'm feeling a bit, I enjoyed it. I'm just seeing just to make sure there wasn't any other ones that I have read on my Kindle, because sometimes I do forget that I have read them. Oh yes, there was. I reread Jane Eyre. It is a comfort read of mine. Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. It is one of my favourite books, so I did give that a reread. I do have the physical copies and I also have it on my Kindle, and I actually read it on my Kindle because sometimes I can zoom in and when I'm not feeling great, and I can also have the Audible version of it. So yeah, I did give that another read, and it always makes me feel better when I read the book. Let me know down in the comments if you have read any of the books I read during October. If not, can you recommend any that you have read? I will say it did go on my DNF, and that was Gothic Tales, which really surprised me, by Elizabeth Gaskell, because I remember loving it when I was younger, but for some reason I just couldn't get into it. I may try and read it at another time, maybe next October, it's spooky time. I might try and give it another go, but at the moment it was on my DNF. Like I said, it really did surprise me, and I know there's probably a number of other books that I said I was going to read and I didn't get through to, but I will get to them at some point. I am going to try and film my November TBR and a birthday haul of everything that I got for my birthday. Obviously a lot of it was money, so what I treated myself with as well. And yeah, sorry for the waffle. I say I look rubbish because I am not feeling great. But I will see you guys in another video soon. I hope you have an amazing day, and my love to you all. Bye guys.